police confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto. This happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar. This is the scene outside of Drake's home in the city's Bridle Path neighborhood, courtesy of our CTV News chopper. Police say a man sustained serious injuries after a shooting outside that home and was taken to hospital. Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released.
Oh, Drakeo, I think you have way bigger problems than this home invasion. You have way bigger problems. You know that, right, Drakeo? You know that, don't you? You don't want me to say it, right? But they're very big problems that you have. This drive-by shooting in Toronto is nothing compared to what you're gonna have coming up in the next few months. She's looking at you. She's watching you. And a whole bunch of them are too. They're calling you the Petty King. Are you the Petty King, Drakeo? On this episode of No Joker, we're gonna go deep inside the mind of Drake, aka the Petty King.
When you heard Family Matters, it felt like, oh, he won. Like, this is going to be really tough for Kendrick to outperform in terms of that song. And then Kendrick just, I don't know. It's like, I feel like he just kind of flooded the zone and he made it so that it was impossible for you to really pay attention to the Family Matters thing. And then the Not Like Us thing. I mean, on a musical level, that song just feels like such a massive fucking hit. And every single time I hear it, like, people are already playing like clips of it playing during NBA games and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't think of anything that's going to fuck Drake up in the head much more than a song that's literally calling you a PEDO file on a fucking song that's going to be played on that level. Now,
sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wow.
In reality, the worst things that you can say about Drake in that regard are basically like that you've had a couple of weird lyrics and then there's this one clip of you with the girl on stage that realistically, let's be real, he didn't have anything to do with her being on stage. His fucking team pulled her out of the crowd.
But it was the fact that she said she was 17, then proceeded to be kissed in the mouth.
Well, she said that before?
Yeah, before the kiss in the mouth.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
He's like, how old are you?
Home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and how they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about.
Yeah, also, you don't find there's something odd about like open fandom of teenage girls and young girls. Like, oh, I'm a huge fan of these different like high school basketball player girls, following them and being on. That's just a little bit odd. I'm not saying that's
a little odd. Yeah,
that's
no.
Cool.
But to call him a pedophile on a fucking giant record like that,
yeah.
The only shit that you can point to is that girl was up under Universal's umbrella after that. Her dad was at the show. Her and her dad started a record.
Wait, who are you talking about now?
The girl that got her name.
Oh, the girl at the show.
Yeah,
okay,
the girl at the show, and it's like,
I mean, she spoke out clearing his name.
Yeah, I mean, of course, she's been up under him the whole time, and it's.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to No Joker. So let's get straight to it. Is he Is your favorite rapper a pedo? Is your favorite rapper a pedo? For y'all that don't know how to spell, or maybe they didn't graduate from the 5th grade. Pedo. P-E-D-O. You know what that is. That's something you don't want nowhere around you. You don't want nowhere in your neighborhood. Nowhere in your vicinity. Is Drake one? That's what the blogs are saying. That's what the YouTubers are saying. What you think? Is he one? Well, let's go back. He was a child star. We all know what happened to a lot of them. Going through their trials and tribulations, trying to become an actor. Everybody want to be Denzel, huh? Everybody want to be that dude in Training Day. I am the police. I don't run this. You don't run this. I run this. Y'all just live here. That's it. Y'all just live there. But where y'all living? Y'all living in fantasy or reality? Is he a pedo? Okay. 30. He like to date chicks that we know of. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You know, the pure ripe ages where you can mold the mind. You can mold your woman the way you want to mold your woman. There's no taking your woman off your shelf. You're not going in the cereal aisle going, dang, should I get some cornflakes or some fruity pebbles? It don't work like that. It don't. Let me tell you how it works. Now, Drake is a man of needs. Drake is a man of wealth. Drake is a man that has celebrity. He's a celebrity with power. The man do numbers. Look at his Spotify. Look at his YouTube numbers. Look at his streams on all platforms. Drake is the man. But you know what? Sometimes Goliath gotta fall. How tall Goliath gonna grow before he fall? Can't grow forever. Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. You know how it go. You know how it is. Get on your grind, homie. Stay focused. Stay focused. You see, times like this could throw a rapper, even the greatest rapper of all times, off. A lot of people consider Drake the greatest of all times, the greatest pedo of all times, or the greatest rapper of all times. That's what we here to decide today. So we're going to evaluate his actions throughout the years. And we're going to see that we all could come to a conclusion that Drake is not like us.
called him a certified, what was it, certified lover boy, certified pedo. And he was talking about his crew, how there's a lot of them who are doing this. And now Drake took 3 days. Right? At first, all he did was respond to the fake allegation of the child. And he went, oh, I don't have no kid. If somebody could find them. And then everyone's like, so that's what you respond to, but you don't respond to the kiddo stuff? And then on his latest track, he talked about it. It's so funny to me because I think he thought this reply track was going to be good, but all it did was dig his hole. He said, speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. The Epstein angle was the shit that I expected. Why would you expect that? Oh, yeah, the internet don't play. So how about we start the one that he brought up out of nowhere for no reason?
Molly Bobby Brown?
Let's say y'all got a 14-year-old daughter. She talking about a man in his late 20s this way. What y'all think?
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
So, you like to talk on the phone with 14-year-old girls, huh? You like to give 14-year-old girls advice about boys. Become their friend. Become the person that you rely on. Become that Drake. Whatever that is. What do that even stand for? The word Drake. I see your angle. I see your move. You're just playing the hand that you love to play. A good card game, a strategy. You get them and you mold them. It's an old strategy used by kings, princes, for decades, for centuries, since the beginning of time. That's just how the world operates. But now, we talking about somebody in the modern world who is popular, who knows you have to live by laws. You have to live by laws. No. Talking on the phone to a 14-year-old is not against the law. But it gives other people, other adults around time to think about it and go, wait a minute. It may be not against the law, but ethically, what is he doing? What are you doing? Oh, I guess because, he's just Drake, you know Drake, he's one of the good old boys. Yeah, he's on the phone with my daughter all night. Okay, well, she's 14, I get it. Yeah. You know, they up on the phone all night, they're giggling, you know, he picks her up, they go on little, day dates. And, he takes her out to brunch and, make sure she eats. And, yeah, she's 14, but he's just Drake.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the...
So,
I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of not a fan, supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
At the time, Drake would have been 29.
He's a big fan of high school women's basketball.
If you say it like that, yeah, it doesn't sound wrong. What ABBA is saying is if you're a man in your late whatevers, you can't be fans of no young woman things. You can't. It don't look good. No matter how, if something happened or since something doesn't happen, if someone has something to say, it's just not gonna look good. And that's a fact. It's just not gonna look good.
I'm not saying it don't look good. I'm just saying he likes hanging around teenage girls.